Yeah, bang bang rail. I was down at Beckett with me, Jimmy Tibbet was down there. We was training. Columbo was down there. There was a few fighters down there. Lord Warford was down there. And anyway, so Eddie come in with Terry Coombs, Terry Sharp, and took me in the dressing rooms and said, "Look, we've got a fight in a couple of weeks at Caswich Streatham. Are you interested?" I said, "Yeah, come on, Ed. I'm always interested. I've had about four fights there already. Yeah." So I said, "Look, there's a guy. We got a guy called Kevin Paddock. Yeah, he's just beat Lenny McLean." I went, "You're joking?" He said, "Yeah, he's just beat Lenny McLean. Do you fancy it?" I went, "Yeah, of course." I said, "If he's beat Lenny, I can't get a fight with Lenny. Of course, I want to fight with Kevin Paddock. Yeah, of course." "What's he like?" He said, "Was an ex middleweight. He's blown up to heavyweight, so he knows the game. He's a good banger, and he puts his punches together really, really well. Like being it was a middleweight, yeah." I went, "Okay." He said that he comes from Southampton, and his boxing record's not that bad, but he bashed Lenny up big time. He just walked all over Lenny McLean. Do you know what I mean? Was all surprised, yeah. That we've asked him, does he want to fight you, and he's okayed it, and now we're asking you. I said, yeah, I want to fight him. Goes to Kevin Paddock said it wasn't at Catswich or Streatham, it was a place in Dagenham. But I can't remember that, I thought it was at Catswich because perhaps it was Sid that was in Dagenham. I don't know anyway, his brother, right? But I thought I boxed them both, yeah. So anyway, I turned up at Catswich or Streatham. Kevin Paddock's there. He looks an handful, mate, Kevin. Short, a lot shorter than me, but he looks very stocky. He looks an handful. Um, Broad accent on him. And I was sort of, I didn't want to talk to him or anything like that. Just got there, got to the dressing room, uh, got to see the doctor. In the unlicensed fighting, you don't see a lot of that doctor's game, just quick in and out, just quick in and out, just to say that you've seen the doctor, yeah? So goes in there, see the doctor, Kevin goes in there. We're top of the bill, me and Kevin Paddock, because I'm a heavyweight. We're top of the bill because of Kevin just beat Lenny McLean. He's got, like he's the business, isn't he? Because he beat Lenny, yeah. So anyway, I got in the ring. I'm a lump. I'm still a lump, and I can bang. And Kevin Paddock, I mean, he ran rings around me, yeah, bang, 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 like really fast. Big guy, big stocky guy. Ron rings around me for about 2 or 3 rounds, and then I caught him a cut of bump right hand, shook him up a bit, yeah, and a couple of left hooks, shook him up a bit, and I remember me and him being in the clinch, yeah, me and Kevin Paddock, and he's come up to me and said, "Listen, come on, mate, let's fight. Let's mean you have a proper fight." And I thought, hold up, I've been having a proper fight with you, you know what I mean? But we went hammer and tong. We tried a little punch at each other. There was no defence as such. We just got hit on the chin and just took it, both of us. I was surprised with Kevin that he took my right hands, my left hook, because I can bang, and he just shook it off as if it was nothing, yeah. I understand he was doing a lot of sparring with his brother. His brother Sid was a heavyweight. I think he got beat by John O'Garden, Sid, but doesn't mean a thing. But he was a good fighter, Sid, yeah, and he could bang, and so Kevin must have been training with Vinny as his brother. So Kevin was a bit lively, yeah, and about the eighth round, I think me and him done 10 rounds. I'm not quite sure now. I'm not quite sure it was 8 or 10, yeah. But what I do know that the last round, me and him had murders, yeah. We was smashing each other to pieces, really going hammer and tong, And at the end of it, it was the best fight of the night. Everybody loved the fight. It was a great fight, and stood in the middle of the ring. Eddie Richardson got in there and had a little chat, and then come out with a verdict that it was a draw. And I was over the moon, mate. I was over the moon that it was a draw, yeah, because, for me to get in the ring with Kevin Paddock, and Kevin Paddock has just beat Lenny McLean, and it was a draw, I felt really good, comfortable, yeah. And about, 3 weeks after that, the brother Sid. Now, Sid was a different kettle of fish. Sid was a heavyweight. He fought Gardner. He's been about a bit, Sid. And he can bang. Sid could bang, mate. Me and him got in the ring, and we had a good fight, mate. we had a proper fight, you know. And we were smashing each other to pieces. I really was. A couple of times he rocked me. He really did rock me, and I felt like going on the floor and taking the count. But I thought no, you know. So I grabbed him, but you know, it went on. It went on for 8 rounds. This definitely 8 rounds. I remember that fight, mate. Definitely 8 rounds. It went on like that, me and him just banging each other, really banging. And you know, then it become Eddie got in the ring, and it was a draw again, another draw. And when I got out of the ring and I went to the dressing room with Sid and Kevin, and they come in and talked to me, they said, "Listen, you're a good fighter, mate." He said, "You got a good banger, and you're a good banger, yeah. Once you get your coordination correctly," he said, "you'll be knocking people out left, right, and centre." I've already had 4 or 5 fights, and I already knocked people out anyway. But them two were different kettle of fish. They know how to ride the punches, they know how to pull you in. You know, they knew so much about the game, yeah. Kevin always said to me, he said, "Look, not being disrespectful to Lenny," he said, "but you'd knock Lenny out." He said, "You would not Lenny. Lenny wouldn't take your punches. Believe me." He said, "I hit Lenny a few just left hooks and it rocked his boat. I don't think," he said, "that Lenny can take a bang. I don't think that Lenny can take a bang." That's what Kevin said. Sid, I don't think Sid got to fight Lenny. I'm not quite sure if Sid did, so you can let me know. But me and Kevin become pals after that, become right good mates. Me and Kevin went to the Harp and Herring, Harry Haywards pub. Even there, I had a little drink. I didn't drink much. I just wanted to get in and out, you know. But Kevin stayed there all night till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk as a sack, yeah. He liked to drink, Kevin. That's why he blew right up, yeah. He loved to drink, and, you know, and how he was telling me later on, and Bill, he said he's got a lot of respect for you, eh? He said a lot of respect for you. He said you can bang. He said he rolled a few punches. He said, but you can bang. He said you're a good banger. He said you only go a long way, and I did. I did as such, you know, because I had quite a lot of fights. But most of my fights really was with Dorman and all that, yeah. But anyway, I mean, when I used to go down to Beckett and spar, I spar with some good people down at Beckett, mate. You know, and I can remember Shaka. Me and Shaka sparring quite a few. I think his name was Shaka Henry, I'm not quite sure. But me and him had some wars, mate, me and Shaka. Those big 16-ounce gloves, you know, and cracking each other, mate, is good. It's good to spar with these sort of people, to learn, you know what I mean? Anyway, bang, bang, rail. Please like and subscribe. Nice one.